Lord. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I don't know why the YouTube algorithm is just horrible. Hmm. Child, I don't know why it still says I'm live. I'm over here looking. It says I'm live. I'm not live. Well, I am live over here. I'm just not live over there. See, I'm no longer live right there. Oh, why is it doing that? Okay, I'm about to go lock that live. I told y'all she was gonna stand in the corner. She playing with her toys. I just needed her to. I'm about to lock it to where only people that are members can see that live now. I'm gonna do it private, only people, members only. Oh, there we go. Channel members. I hear guard higher. Yeah, we're gonna make sure y'all can see that. Let me lock the other live too. They always want to tell, okay, what that man said. Who was live when my husband had called me? Public visibility. We're gonna change up. He's going, oh, what the heck? What? Child, hey John Doe. Yeah, so anyways, you see how when I get to tell you about the dark side, how it crashed, like, oh, you're a hater. He's a hater. Stinky booty devil. Okay, so yeah, but my panties was coming up missing. My panties was coming up missing. My memory was fried. I could remember a whole bunch of stuff, like weeks and months of my life at a time. Then I would come to and fade back out. I had these demonic cravings for him. You get what I'm saying? I didn't feel like I would be missing out if he was gone, to answer that question. But yeah, it was like, boy, if you don't get your belly head, I was getting revelation. I had to be feeling love for him. And I'm like, where in the world is it coming from? Yeah, he was probably, oh, I forgot. I was wearing this. I got on the tube top thing and then these things. But I was going to show you dancing around the little thing. He's probably chanting everything, making sure he got you locked in there. It's my kingdom spouse brother, literally. Uh, I'm pretty sure if it's a kingdom spouse brother, okay, let me see. Let me see if I can help you. All right, if it's his brother, you know how boys be talking. It's my brother, man. But if it's his brother, he probably one was telling your spouse not to mess with you. That's the number one things that dudes would do when they don't want you with their homie, brother, whatever. They would tell them they would what's the name of it? They would encourage them to not talk to you, give them reasons why. Oh, well, my other homeboy said that she was da 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 a million years ago. Whether the story be true or some just flat out lie. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, they get to doing the spells. So they use manipulation. That's why people don't realize like manipulation is witchcraft to the Lord. You get what I'm saying? Like it's witchcraft, gossiping, all that is all witchcraft to the Lord because you're bending scenarios, okay? You're bending scenarios. So people don't realize that when you go manipulating your spouse and manipulating other people, manipulating that job application and stuff like that, many people are working at places they should not be in off of manipulating a job application, putting like you could have really went to school and you only got 6 months of experience and not 3 years, and that in itself would have got you disqualified. But then here you are stagnant for X amount of time because you sat up there and lied on that application. I stopped lying on applications and I started getting jobs that were for me. And let me be honest with you, I got better paying jobs when I quit manipulating it. I mean, it is what it is. There's ways of you telling the truth and you still making it sound good. You can be like CEO of your own house. Those were the sister had told me. I said, girl, that is too ghetto. I'm CEO of da 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 da. I'm the one that plans the meals and this and this and that and that. And that. I was just like, you got to be freaking kidding me. But literally, you can make whatever, make whatever the truth is. You just have to use the proper wording. But don't sit there and be like, I've been doing this for X amount of time. Oh, I could just get a wave. I just got a wave. That was something I don't even know. I rebuke, I bind, and I cast that into the abyss in Jesus Christ of Nazareth's name. I do not, um, what is it called? Flirt with demons. I do not conversate with terrorists in the spirit or anything like that in Jesus Christ of Nazareth's name. Many people too, like, quit entertaining the devil like that. Like how the government be saying they don't sit there and try to figure out a plan for terrorists. Like the thing is, you if you're a terrorist or whatever, they just unalive you, and it's just like that. Like so, anyhow. But yes, yo sis, you know Muhammad Ali. No, I do not know him. He's jealous of his brother, and he has told me he wanted me to. I don't know, girl. Girl, the angels up in the clouds. I said the angels up in the clouds, girl. My ringtone. You want to say hi to live? You want to say hi to live?
You on live right now?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Okay. It'd be like that sometimes. Well, okay. What's ways that you can tell that a dude is doing witchcraft on you?
You asking me?
Yeah, that's the question on live. Hey, shorty.
Even besides witchcraft, like if you get with him and your mood changes, or you realize that you're putting up with more than you usually would, you're not focused on things that you were focused on before you got with them. I noticed for me that with my last counterfeit, my mental was being attacked. My physical, as far as my appearances, was being attacked. And he kind of aided in that. So if my physical was being attacked, then he would kind of put me down mentally. He always wanted to argue and start different stuff. He would kind of feed into my physical appearance as far as always providing some type of food or something. So just different things of that nature. Like it's mostly just paying attention to those areas that they attack the most, whether that be verbal, physical, emotional, whatever that the issue is or the situation is.
Yeah. And some of the warlocks too, because okay, so the dude that I was dating that was doing hoodoo voodoo on me, he was in so many ways like my spouse, but already where like some of the characteristics that my spouse lacks, he already has. He never called me no B word. He wasn't crazy. He wasn't, like he wasn't verbally abusive. He wasn't physically abusive. He wasn't emotionally abusive. What he did was he used to play these tapes, and I knew it was like one day I was like in my head, I was all like, this is some BS. Like he's so full of it. Cause the dude is talking like he's brainwashing somebody in a tape. So I already knew he was kind of like gunning to, brainwash me or whatever in a sense. So he would plant seeds by like have us listen to tapes together, and then he'll kind of like water it when the tapes are off type of deal. He was buying me stuff, and he was a little frustrated. I think like whoever was telling him to do witchcraft or helping him with the witchcraft, they were telling him like buy her things, do things like that and stuff like that, and he would do it. But then I noticed that he was taking some of my money, because I mean I'm a dancer. You can eyeball some ones and see something's missing. You know what I mean? Half of my stack is gone and stuff like that. Like I said, the panties was gone. But he was he would spend unnecessary amounts like on hotel rooms like by the beach, $500 a night type of deal. Like that was ridiculous. But it was really weird because the way he acted, like he was like, I don't want you to get pregnant right now. Like he had a whole freaking life of us like planned out that I just did not carry. Mind you, the whole time, I felt like I was in love with him, but I cheated on him left and right. Managers, I'm sleeping with the managers at the club. I'm sleeping with just other people that I'm attracted to. Like I cheated on him. I don't know how many times I cheated on that man. So then, my mental was just shaking and stuff, right? So I tell him one day, like, I cheated on you. He's like, with who? And I said, my manager. Mind you, at that point, I had already cheated on him like 3-4 times. And now, mind you, I'm also not a cheater. Like I was more so like let me get my leg back when I dated dudes. But I typically dated the cheaters, and then when the cheaters would do what they do, I would do something to try to, I don't know, make them feel it, right? But with this dude, he wasn't cheating on me or nothing. Now, mind you, this is when I started dancing is when I started wanting to explore sexuality. So around this time, I'm calling myself pansexual. Okay, pansexual is anybody that is a human being. It's not like bestiality or anything like that, but anybody that's a human being, meaning you'll date a transgender, you date a man, you date a bisexual, you date a lesbian, you date intersex people, and intersex people, like I said before, they carry both genders and stuff like that. But yeah, so when I started dating him, I tried to open the relationship. I'm like, yeah, let's get a girlfriend. He got so mad at me, and he was like, all I need is you. So like the kingdom spouses are like that too. Like they only want you. They only want, the standing spouse or their, their rib or, their head, right? They only want, that one spouse. So he was like that. But like I said, we ended one day. I think he just got sick of me. He was like, girl, do you know how I've done spent thousands of dollars to do hoodoo voodoo on you and stuff like that? And he told me he did hoodoo voodoo. I never seen it. This is not like this warlock did not carry like crystals and stuff like that. Now, at the time when I met him, I wore crystals. I never seen a crystal in his house. I never seen sage, and I was into saging and stuff like that. So he was aware that I was doing new age stuff. This man was straight up going around fires on a slide, doing sacrifices. So he was aware spiritually and I was unaware spiritually. So it really is mind blowing because somebody, John Doe said, wow, and that's insane. Like he literally did not have any demonic nothing up in his house. But when it came to the spiritual warfare, his whole house smelled like demons. And some people like, you may not know what that smells like. It's not even something that you can really explain besides booty, death, and eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like all put together, flesh, burnt, deadness. Like, you know what I mean? I've literally been to the morgue for my oldest child. And when I say it stank more than that, like that's how bad his house stunk. And he also like the demonic presence would like run in his house, and it would, you could feel them watching us when we were sleeping stuff. And he was fully submerged into the kingdom of darkness. His mom was a preacher. His mom is the one that got me saved and sanctified and all that. And I told his mom because I thought I was tripping. She said, when you hear something from the Lord, tell me. So I was like, do you know that he does this? And do you know that he does that? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So when I got locked up for the first time, I was down for 30 days and I prayed and I fasted. And at the end of my fast, I got released. But in that fast, God told me that he was renewing the ritual. And I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. But like I said, some people that are really in it, he didn't do the black nail polish and all that emo gothic stuff. He didn't watch demonic stuff. When I say he served like a soldier to the devil, I mean like that man served like an actual soldier, like how we serve God with nothing. So his all his protection and stuff was just demonic. Even when he prayed, I questioned one day. I was like, I don't think he's praying to Jesus. He was not. He was not. He was not praying to Jesus. I was so naive. I thought just people that were praying that meant Jesus. No, some people are not praying to Jesus, and we see that too. Like Muslims, they pray all day, every day. They're prayerful. They're still not praying to Jesus though. But anyhow, okay, because he came to stay with us, and last time, then my kingdom spouse said God showed him his brother, and he was trying to drug me, and he saved the house. Next thing you know, everything broke down in the house, and we got separated. Looking back, I see it now. I was too religious, not listening to him at the time. Girl, I don't even think you was religious. I'm telling you, if you a religious person would have crashed out in behind Sage being even around him. Like that items, that would have been a whole argument. Like all hell would have broke loose in behind Sage in the house. Yeah, no. Religious people just have this extra thing when it comes to Jesus, and when he don't like Jesus, and when he don't like, it's like they be more extra than God himself. I think it's just stuff happen. Yeah. And I think that warlock dude used to drug me, and that's why I can't remember a lot of days and stuff like that. Because he tried to get me to drug somebody before, and I was like, that I'm just not into that type of stuff. I was always around trifling people with no morals and no integrity growing up. But I just wasn't going to just do what they wanted me to do. He was trying to rob somebody, but that's besides the point. Allegedly, let me say that because I am on YouTube. But anyhow, yeah, just not Demir. So What are you watching? I'm about to I was gonna put on that video, not the video, the word that I said that I need to release that I don't feel like releasing. Trinity, come here. What do you want? What do you need? Girl, they got John Wick on here. Do you have to buy this? I cannot find that thing. Is Purge demonic?
Yes.
Okay, I don't remember it. I watched it a while back.
You said Purge, right?
Yeah, The Purge. The Purge.
It's literally where they're going around killing people.
Okay. Let me see. I didn't does Amazon Prime have like trailers?
For movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can click on it and watch the trailer.
Oh. That's kind of doing too much. Teen Titans. Trinity got the phone.
Hello.
Separated, looking back, I see is religious. Years ago, a group of relatives and other toxic drug addicts would play a lot of mind games. That was demonic. Yeah, that is. I used to pray back then, just not a lot. These people get on, get off on mind games. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, a lot of people too, like the main thing is it's not so much of the mind games, it's the control that they get from playing them. So a person that doesn't have like I don't want to say like a weak mind, but like it's not necessarily that you're weak minded. You just have to have like strong integrity, like carry integrity and strong morals and stuff like that. To where like, okay, say a person is trying to be manipulative, like you have that certain, what am I trying to say?
You gotta have boundaries.
Yes, thank you. I feel like that's what I was looking for. You have to have boundaries to where like you just stand on that boundary no matter what. So no matter who the person is, no matter what the person is saying, that okay, so like for one person, right? I have a boundary where I don't let people borrow money. Okay. So I get a new friend, whatever, they're wanting to borrow money. I was like, hey, I have this boundary up where I don't allow people to borrow money. But if you do tell me that you're having an issue with money, if I have it, I'll just give it to you. So the whole thing is not like, oh, I'm just holding off on money. No, if I have it, I'll give it to you. But borrow, I don't do borrow. Borrow ruins relationships. So what happened was this person started to be manipulative when I would tell them no, like no. Because my no means I don't have it for you. So, yeah, but it's just like that boundary is there. So no matter what she said after that, the manipulation and all that, the boundary was I'm not doing it. So it really doesn't matter how you try to manipulate me or whatever. I'm just not going because it's there for my mama, for my daddy, for my cousin, for my whoever. It doesn't matter who it is. Everybody, friends, families, whoever needs to know that you have that boundary. It's not going to work on you. So it says, glad you got saved, honey. Me too, honey. But it says, okay, because during the separation, I can feel him pulling on me to get him with him. It's so weird because the last time I felt him this way, he found my Facebook and reached out and asked how I felt about him. Girl. Little combi wouldn't hurt. No, let me stop. I know. Well, you know, I'll be texting you, so I know. I know a little bit more. And with that being the brother, we do see brothers get wives and stuff like that in the Bible. So I don't know if God wanted to go that route. It still would be biblical, but I just don't know what He's doing with you. And you are on the front line, so your story is not going to be like more so of like even leaders that you're watching, because your story with you being a leader can have that spin on it. That's what I will say. So I'm not even going to say I'm all against yeah, because I think you mentioned something like that a while back too. And I was like, Grail. But if you know that you know that you know he doing witchcraft, then coronavirus, stay away from that man. Because what the men that do witchcraft, even the women, the main thing is like what they say, like what 21 Savage say, I don't want somebody to just love me because then they be ready to kill you or something like that. And he was right though. Because I was watching a documentary. He said right before she stabbed him, he was like, if nobody can have you, if I can't have you, nobody can. Like some people will be on that. Like if I can't have you, then nobody else can have you. So I just highly don't. What the heck? I don't recommend. Do y'all see what I'm seeing? That's what I'm talking about. Yes. But yeah. But I would just go on a specific fast to break off whatever he doing. Go on a 3-day fast or something like that. I know some people be having health issues. When I say a 3-day fast, I mean I don't know how many times I'll be having to say the same thing before people get it. But I went on a 3-day fast off of social media, went on a 3-day fast, water only, went on a 3-day fast, intermediate, I went on a, you know what I'm saying? Like it's, when I say that, I just kind of like leave the window open. Because when I say 3-day fast, I don't say like, you know, specific Esther fast and stuff like that. The most potent fasts are the ones that you don't eat food though. I will say that. But like I said, sometimes I go on a 3-day fast and I drink juice. So it just depends, juice and water. Like it just, you know, vegetables only. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, because my child said his name. I was like, what? Why he be bringing his name up for he has stones on his profile with different witchcraft symbol. Oh, well, girl, coronavirus. I don't know. I'm not going to put it past God. I'm not at all. I've been seeing so many people being pulled out of witchcraft recently. Like they're doing mighty stuff for the kingdom of heaven. Like the witch that I had shared a what, well, not she ain't a witch, I rebuke that. God was like, ah, the lady that had kidnapped the kid, the pastor's son, she is on a channel, I forgot what it's called, where she exposes the kingdom of darkness. There's another dude that used to be in the satanic temple, excuse me, he exposes the things and the agenda that they had in the calendar, the satanic calendar. There's another girl that she's beautiful. Oh my goodness. She's blonde and she has like these vibrant blue eyes. She talks about when she was a witch. There was another girl too around Halloween. She kept saying, she kept giving different testimonies. So there are people that used to practice witchcraft, okay, in the kingdom of heaven that God is using. So I'm not going to say that, oh, that can't be him. And that's just something that, you know, you got to sit with God on. And that's why I be trying to tell y'all witches need love too, because all these people that I just mentioned, all of them were heavy into divination, and they are no longer. And not only are they no longer, they're doing more than the people that never did witchcraft before for the kingdom of heaven. That's quite sad, huh? It'd be the people that you ain't never did it, so you over there judging them, and the people that used to do it are literally doing way more than you when it comes to expansion wise in the kingdom of heaven.
And I was going to say, like, if you think it's somebody that God is using, you can also pray for clarity for them.
Yeah.
So you can ask for them, pray for them to come out of agreement with any false doctrine or any false belief, idols, contracts, and things of that nature. And for them to fully open themselves up to God and His word and His voice and His leading.
Exactly. But this is another thing too. When we don't be knowing what to do with stuff, you know, we can just leave it there at God's feet. Like if you don't know who your spouse is, literally leave it right there. God, there's just things like, what's the Drake song when he says now and forever? He said, I'm leaving, I'm gone. But he said at the end of the song, he was like, just know that I'm going to bring it back to you. Like, just know that let me bring it on home to you. And it's like, well, God, you can allow him to just bring things to you.
Yeah.
I just looked at this thing says wife swap on the TV show, the little TV show, whatever. I'm trying to find this freaking movie. But yeah, it's just like when you are confused, you can allow it to just sit there. One thing God wants for you is Jeremiah 29:11. The plans that he has for you, plans to prosper you. God wants to prosper you, okay? He wants to give you your heart's desires. He wants the best for you. But we just be like even Philemon, he said, I trust that you will do these things and more. We be doing and more than what he be asking us to do. Like sometimes it is Exodus 14:14. Be still. You need, not I want you to be, but you need to only be still, and the Lord will fight for you. So this movie is 97 minutes, girl.
Which movie?
The movie that he wants me to do. Should I watch it? And then as I watch it, just say the revelation I'm getting so I don't have to sit there for extra.
I think you should watch it first.
I don't want to do that. Yeah, when I say this movie is so prophetic. Okay, so the movie is called, I'm like, do I want to do that? Because the devil be attacking. I'm going to be petty right now. The movie's called Bruce Almighty. Okay, so if y'all want to watch it ahead of time, so when I actually go over it, y'all got it? Because I'm like, the devil might try to attack me if I say exactly what it is, but wouldn't that be a slap in the face? Anyhow, Like, and you still lost. But I need to hurry up and do this movie because they're going to remove it in 12. It says leave to Prime in 12 days. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would say sit solo and watch it and get everything.
Well, Trinity is already asleep. So now that we got on live, it's 8:29. It's 90 minutes. If I get off of live and start taking notes now, I should be done by like 10. Depending on how many times I have to pause at 10:30. But then after that, I can go to sleep and still have time for tomorrow. I saw God. Yeah, the Bible talks about blessed are those who sees the Lord, for they are pure in heart. Only the pure-hearted get to see God face to face, like Moses. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But people that don't have pure hearts, if you're ever talking to somebody and they're like, you can't see God, their heart is not pure. I'm gonna let you know right now, their heart is not pure. God does not show his face to them. And for some, it's just yet. Not yet. They don't get to see him. And some, they're not going to see his face at all. So, yeah, be mindful of that for all those people that be hating. So I've seen the Lord too. I saw heaven. Heaven, girl, Timu just popped up and said you waited long enough. With the balloon, with the balloon emojis. But yeah. Anyhow, any more questions before we get up off of here? Look, Sister Jamie just right.
An impromptu, unexpected guest,
Girl.
Catch that one.
Okay, that's it. All right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all next time. I'm going to lock this live up for members only. All right. He got brown skin with reddish blue. No beard, mustache, long curly hair, white hair, beautiful face. Girl, period. All right, y'all. Bye.